So how did it feel getting out there against BC, getting significant reps? What was that like for you?
It felt great. Through like the whole process, I was just staying patient. I was just waiting for my time to come, and it came, and then I was prepared. So yes, sir, it felt great getting out there.
When we spoke to Coach Woodson in the preseason, I think it was before the first scrimmages, challenging you to handle the physical aspect of the game. To put that on tape and do that against BC, I guess, what did it mean to prove that?
Really, I mean, just go out there and play football. Really, like, just go out and don't try to be nothing else other than myself. Alignment, assignment, and just play my game. So really, it just came down to that. So.
I feel like we've seen more, probably written more about your coverage ability, the interceptions in practice and stuff. But how nice was it the tackle for loss you came up late to kind of show, hey, I could be the run stopper as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had noticed that they was about to do an orbit motion, so I saw it. I had time and space, so I just hit it and then got him down. So.
How rewarding is it seeing like the time you put in the film room to see you recognize that and be able to go and make that play?
Yes, sir. It felt great because I had, like, that previous night, I had just seen it in the hotel. So as soon as I like saw it, I just hit it, and I'm like, all right, okay. So,
Were you doing that film study by yourself? Was it with a group of DBs? I guess how did you go about seeing that specific play?
Every week we meet and watch film together, but I also saw it like when I go home, and then before I go to sleep, I'll probably get in like 30 minutes of film before I just hit the bed.
How confident is the secondary as a whole? Because it seems like every game it's someone else out there making a play.
Yes, sir. We're very confident because we know the work we put in. So when you put in work, you don't got to go out there and fear something happening because you prepared the right way. So we're very
You said
confident.
you stayed patient.
Yes, sir.
How hard is that though? Like to be on the sidelines, I'm sure you have been on the sidelines in tense moments in a long time. You're usually used to being in the middle of the game.
Yes, sir.
How tough was that?
Honestly, it really wasn't hard at all. Honestly, because like my mom, like every day, like growing up, like she just taught us patience. Patience. Don't be in a rush to do something because God always got a plan. So really just staying patient, and plus like my mom and built us up to have strong minds. So I mean, I knew my time was gonna come. So I just stayed patient, and when it came, I was prepared. So.
Have you felt yourself getting more and more comfortable in practice the last week or two?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Like the first game I had played Duquesne, everything was going fast. I'm like, dang. But like when BC had came, I felt like I felt more at peace. I felt like not at peace, but like more like comfortable in it, and like everything was moving slow, and then just being urgent with my technique, everything, and getting lined up. So.
Why do you think you was able to slow down that short window of time?
Really just getting my feet wet, really, in that first game, knowing how things go, because I feel like once you go through something, then when it pop up again, you'll know how to get through it. So, yes, sir.
Wake's got some pretty dangerous and talented receivers. What have you seen from them on film so far?
I mean, they're a well-coached team. And I feel like they're a great team. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. So I feel like they're a well-coached team.
What's the challenge of, you know, they're gonna take some shots and they're gonna throw it, even if the guy's covered, they're gonna throw it one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
What is the mindset that you have to have as a DB to compete with that? Because they're just gonna throw it up a lot of times.
Really just executing our plan, really. Just just playing our ball and the ball that we've been playing that got us here, but just being even better. So.
How much does it help to have the receivers you guys have to go up against the practice on these one-on-one jump ball type situations?
Yeah, so I mean, it helps a lot, especially having a guy like Johnny, 6'7", but yes, it helps a lot. So.
They run that slow mesh on offense. I guess as a cornerback, like how much does that impact timing, or I guess what you're trying to accomplish?
Like I said earlier, really just executing our plan. I don't really got nothing to say about that.
Anybody you leaned on? You said things were fast for Duquesne, and then things slowed down by BC. Is any one of your teammates that you leaned on and helped you make that transition?
Really, before the Duquesne game, I had asked KP. I was like, KP, so last year when like you went out there first game versus Notre Dame, how like did it feel? He was like, bro, just go out there and play ball. I'm like, all right, bet. So I went out there. It was still fast, like I said earlier, but like once you get your feet wet and everything, and then you come back, then like you know how everything's gonna go. So you prepare even more.
Again?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.